better up there. My ads just ran. That was awkward. Alright. Let me know if the audio is okay, but otherwise, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Is this good? Okay. Better. Alright. Hello, welcome everybody to the stream. What are we doing today? Okay. I actually don't know. But low-key, we did a lot this week for me. I don't know why I said we, but I did a lot this week because of accountability April that we are doing on Discord, where we try to commit something to something every month for like 30 days, okay? So I did a lot there. Now for today, I think let's just work on a comic that I'm in the middle of working right now, and I'm feeling it. I could work on my accountability today. I'm a bit stuck on this one. Also, hi Rhapsody. I'm a bit stuck on this one. I should be doing this, but I don't feel like it. It's fine. It's just I have to color it, and I don't like coloring. You guys know me. You guys know I can't fuck with coloring. So we're gonna put this on hold. I also have to do this one. I've been putting this one off because I need to decide on the color. Again, these colors are annoying. Okay, but it's this one I'm talking about. I need to fix the background, and I need to decide on colors. I couldn't decide on a fucking color, and I just gave up. I was like, okay, maybe I don't want to do this today or ever. Someday, but today doesn't feel like the day either. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Also, hi Chainsaw. Just pick a color. It's not that easy, guys. It's not that easy. But I will show you guys later what I have done during the week. That, like, my accountability April for this month, this year, is that I want to draw a chapter image for my novel, right? So the chapter novel image has to represent what might goes on in that novel chapter. It's one image to depict 3 episodes of a chapter. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of like thinking of no spoilers, at the same time something you can post for social media to market the novel, at the same time no spoilers, and it has to low-key be attached to the story. So usually I don't struggle with like thinking of what image should represent. I mostly struggle with how to present the image with colors and everything. So something like this, right? This was really out of the blue for me. I had to do, well, low-key spoilers, I guess, but should I just say it? Low-key spoilers, I guess, even though it's not my intention. Wait, I can't find it. Just think. Okay, is it this one? No, it's not this one. But I really like this one too. So, oh, but it's not. Okay, yeah, I really like this one too. This has no spoilers, because you look at the image, you have no idea what the hell is going on. Also, hi, Low Pebble, welcome. Do a random color generator. True, that might help, but I don't know. maybe. But yeah, this one I was really out of pocket because I didn't plan to go for the colors it had. I just sort of played around with it. I imagined going for black and red at first. And the image is great for me because it's literally no spoilers, but there is something there, right? You just don't know what it is. There's something going on here. You don't know what's going on. So this is what I have to do for every chapter of the novel, to draw something that encapsulates that particular chapter at the same time, no spoilers. So this one was really great, and this one was really out of pocket. And I I was gonna give up on it at one point because I was like, it's too much work. It's like I don't know what I want to do with it. And then I finished it, and I was like, you know what? I'm really glad I stuck to it. Really glad I stuck through it. This one was also really out of the pocket with the sketch. Initially, it had another sketch depicting what happens in that chapter. And spoilers, it's grief. It's a low-key grief chapter. I can't say much. But yeah, just know that it's grief. And I wasn't sure how I wanted to depict this chapter image. I was struggling with it. And then I remembered they had white lilies at the function that I shall not name because again, major spoilers. And then I just decided to went with the flower motive, and I honest to God, I really like this one. This is probably my top one. And the idea was so out of the blue to the point where I was like, I did not think I was gonna be able to make this aesthetic, but a lot of people seem to really like this one too. It's just so simple. It's just like flowers everywhere and just someone crying. That's literally it. And I like how no spoilers again to such a heavy-handed chapter at the same time immediately hits home for the theme of the chapter. What else do I have? Yeah, the others are like almost done but not really done. But that's pretty much it. I think my standout this week was the flower one and the weird black one. The background color is eating that. Everything is eating. Thank you so much. I'm really happy with how everything is turning out, and I'm really excited to when the novel is finished. I can this will be the promotional images, and this will be like I can imagine if I ever get the novel printed out, it would be like a full spread, and shit like this would be on the full spread. Like how fucking cool would that be, right? I just don't know though. I probably can't do colors for the novel because for budget reasons, but I might be able to do 2 versions of like a collector's edition where you get to have colors for the novel, and then I'll just do like a normal version where it's all black and white. But this means like these beautiful full spread images will also be black and white. So we shall see. But I decided to commit with like the colors either way. You didn't miss anything. Chainsaw is just spouting shit. But yeah. Today I can either keep working on the chapter images or I can do something else. I also did this yesterday. I'm introducing a new character into the story. His name is Manny. I don't know if you guys can see him, but I tried my best. It looks okay, but I feel like I can do better, you know? I feel like I can do better. So I might work on revising this, but otherwise, I quite like how it turned out. What do you guys think though? I'm thinking of giving some more light on the skin, like more shine. Make it pop a little, but we'll see. Anyway, that's what I did mostly. And then first black guy. I've done people of color, jeez. Don't say it like that, Chainsaw. Now you just think rude. Okay, today let's work on something else. Let's work on the comic that I'm dying to do actually, because I kept having to do these chapter stuff. I didn't have time to make comics as much. I'm gonna continue this one, This is the comic I'm planning to post uh, first on Patreon. Yes. I'm gonna post on Patreon first, and then we'll post it on social media. Anyway, how have you guys been so far? Never seen no brothers over there? Bro, you just don't fucking watch and read my stuff, so don't just say things if you don't even read. Okay. Okay. Let's work on this comic. And how has my week been? My week has genuinely just been a blur, I would say. I mostly just went to classes, which is not that fun to talk about. But otherwise, I was able to draw in classes. I've always liked that about classes. Classes made me more productive in a weird and effed up way. Like I always thought that starting classes again meant I would lose the productivity on like working on comics and stuff. But as much as I want to admit that I can function better and be more productive without the classes. Yeah, the classes haven't really affected my schedule in a very big way. Maybe it made me more tired and made me have less downtime and free time to like play games, work out, stuff like that. Like I've neglected the health part of my life a lot these days. I'm trying to get back onto it. But otherwise, yeah. I think it's normal to be tired and just try to like still do the thing even if you are. Isn't that just what most people do in life? But yeah. Slice of roommates fan. Sure, man. I'm gonna lock in for this one a bit because I'm sketching. Just a second. Like I really want to work on this, but at the same time, the problem with me working on line art and sketching stuff during stream is that I tend to lock in to the point where I forget. So I'm gonna just try to finish this real quick. I don't know why I need so much concentration when I'm like doing sketching in line art. It's weird because I would think like something as shitty as coloring or rendering would make well, but no, I actually do better when I'm like watching something when I'm doing coloring and rendering. Doesn't maybe take that much brain power? But maybe also because it's like usually the sketch is like to me the window to the soul of the characters. If that makes any sense. It's not the rendering, it's not the colors for me. It's the sketch and the line art. Like to properly show a character, it's gotta be the sketch and the line art. Like if you can't do the sketch and the line art well enough, it will be really hard to just show your character in that way. Because the rest that comes after sketch and line art is something you can either let someone else do for you or something you can do with less like focus. You can always substitute those work to someone else to do for you, and it wouldn't lose any meaning because you already have the sketch and the line art done. And honestly, these streams are just me wanting to work. It's okay. I was just rambling about how character depiction is more important during the sketch phase than it is during the coloring and the rendering phase. I'm mostly gonna be drawing though. What about you guys? What have you guys done during this week? I know Accountability April people have done a lot. But yeah, if you guys draw, would like to show me, feel free to send it on Discord. I can go on there, check it out, show it on stream. What do you guys think? What's something you're proud of that you did this week? Also, hi, Nico. Building furniture. What kind of furniture? Sofa? Or a table? Also, you're still building furniture? I thought you moved in like last week. How's the move though? Must have been crazy. If you're still building furniture. Under sink cabinet, it arrived really late. Ah, oh my god, are you building your own toilet or a kitchen? That's one thing I am a bit worried about moving out as well. We find an apartment where we have to build our own kitchen and everything else. There's a lot of work, and I'd rather just do it the Malaysian way, where everything is like partially furnished, where it comes with the kitchen, the toilet, the heaters. I mean, yeah, the heaters come even if it's not furnished, but it's like, yeah, just shit like that. This one thing I don't understand about Germany, because in Malaysia, when you move houses, when we say partial furnished, it comes with the motherfucking toilet and the kitchen, like cabinets, sinks, and shit. Maybe the cabinets are just like built in from the apartment, the way they designed it, but otherwise, it's there. But in Germany, when you move apartments, most likely you have to buy your own kitchen, or you buy it from the owner or the tenant that left the kitchen since their last day. And luckily, this apartment that we got, the owner built it. So when we move in, we're basically also paying extra for that kitchen, right? It's included in the rent, and my rent is pretty expensive here. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's why we had this idea of moving, me and Tahir, because we were hoping to get a place that maybe has 2 rooms, a balcony or a backyard, and maybe a bigger bathroom, toilet, whichever. We mainly look for 3 things. And if these things are not required, then it's not worth to move, because this location is really good. And yes, we might be paying a lot, but we're also paying a lot for this location, I would say. I think the location is what hikes up the rent price, because otherwise this is a really small ass apartment, okay, right? But it's cool for the 2 of us because we don't need much. And personally, I don't mind it. I'm okay to live here for the rest of my years in Germany. But it's nice to think that there's something better out there. The grass is always greener on the other side. So we still want to keep our options open, and maybe hopefully find an apartment that's like slightly cheaper, or if we are paying for the same price that we're paying for this apartment, it could be bigger, maybe a little backyard, a little balcony or something. So this is what me and Tahir are planning. Moving was hell. I have seasonal allergies and I'm dying. Yeah, I honestly don't know how you're sick and you're moving. That is the worst combo ever. But I remember when I had to move my apartment in Malaysia, and that was during COVID time. It was horrible because you have to deal with the management being assholes about like the COVID restrictions and stuff. And I was like probably taking I was taking like 5 pills for like my throat, my phlegm, my flu, everything, right? Because I think I caught the virus, but we were just drowning in pills to like keep it stable and maintained. But I had to move. I had no choice. And then we fought with the apartment owners, me and Tahir. It was like hell. But then we finally moved out, and yeah, it was what it is, yeah. Kitchen came in my apartment. It's beautiful. Bathroom just doesn't have an under cabinet thing like last apartment. I see. I had to say, Nico, your toilet in the last apartment was so big. I think that would be my ideal toilet, because my toilet here it's like half the size of your toilet. Let me just say, this is how small I'm dealing with. So I would like a toilet like yours, but also it's not like a big requirement. But it would be nice to have a bigger toilet, because I was able to move around in your toilet with ease, and I was like thinking, oh, I'm so jealous. But I hope your new apartment toilet is good too, Nico. Also, hi Boya, I'm getting German ads. Really? All the way in Philippines? That's crazy, bro. I better start making that yaoi money. Not anytime soon. Guys, good things take time, okay? You want to make something, you want to create anything, you try to attach a monetary gain on it, you're done, bro. Just make things with the mind that I might not make money out of this, but I'm fucking enjoying it. I'm drawing that thing, and I'm enjoying it, even if it might not make me money, okay? You start doing anything with the intention of making money, you're gonna ruin it. So just the unsolicited advice of the day, I would say. Yeah. I got a 33% discount on rent because the company I work owns a building. Oh yeah, that's great. I mean, I hope it's I don't know the details of your new place, but I hope it's just as nice as your new place, as your old place, or even better. You bought a better watch than true. Nah, it's okay. Guys, actually, don't you guys have ad blocker? Sorry. If it's on the phone, then I apologize. But yeah, if it's on the PC, just install that shit. Or, YouTube Premium that shit, I guess. I moved because this apartment has a balcony. That's awesome. You should definitely look into just like doing something with that balcony, either making it a cozy lounging place or plants, right? It's great. I support you in giving that back. Thank you, thank you. Again, good things take time. Once I finish the novel, I think some things will be set in motion. Like, if I think to get any. Is this unsolicited advice? Okay, I'll just say it. How I think about this approach that I currently have is that you have to put it in a very capitalistic way, is that if you want someone to pay you for something, you have to make them care about it first, right? So my intentions with everything right now is that I'm trying to write the novel, right? I'm trying to keep it like it's an actual story that you can lose yourself in, right? That is the goal. Like, I have shit like this, and if you compare this shit to whatever is on my Instagram, it makes no freaking sense, because my Instagram is just a cesspool. it's just it's just showing the guys doing the thing and shit, right? It means nothing when I show this to them. But if you read the novel, right, and you get to understand like their dynamic, like how did they meet, how did they get together, how did they end up like that, you know, and go through these random chapter images from the novel. That's the hook to me, because anyone can make a comic about two characters falling in love, and right, and that necessary, if you're right, if it's a fandom thing, people are gonna be already invested in the fandom because it already existed. But if it's like an OC, not a lot of people are gonna understand who the OC is. So in order for them to make them care about your OCs, you have to make a cohesive story, either like a novel or a comic. I don't have the time to actually start on the linear comic now, so all I've been doing is just these like one-off mini dumb comics of like showing their dynamic outside of the canon storyline, or just a little tidbit of the canon storyline, right? Because I don't have the story done yet. So I would like to think that the moment I have the novel done, where the actual story finally exists, where people can finally latch onto these characters for good reason, then maybe we can consider the monetary monetization value of the story. For sure, you can make something with the sole purpose of making money in mind, right? Totally, 100%. But at the same time, I believe most good story come accidentally when you don't have that intention, when you just want to make something, like you want to prove something of yourself for once without necessarily thinking like, oh, I'm gonna make so much money, oh, blah, 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 blah. To me, if you're passionate enough about what you're doing, even though it's just OCs that probably no one gives a shit about, but you know, you have a good storyline, you have good character dynamics, and you actually give a shit about what you're doing, chances are, yeah, you might be able to monetize it someday. But just have fun doing it in the meantime, because no one else is gonna like pity you or like be like, oh, you draw OCs and no one cares. No one's gonna pity you, bro. They would just tell you to do fan art. Like, so you want people to care about your OCs, you gotta make a story, okay? Doesn't matter if it's in comic form or novel form or whatever, or animations, okay? I think a story is the way to capture an audience that will eventually give a shit enough to pay for something that you make. So yeah. Yeah. Big toilet, bigger than the old one, I think. You should move outside the big city. Apartments in small towns are bigger and cheaper. I agree, yeah. We were looking into that for sure. Because we realized the location is great here, but at the same time, we don't really go out. Like, at this point, I only go out for school. I don't even go out for any other days. I just want to stay home most of the day, right? And even before the school thing, I have been just staying at home. Like, you guys know this about me. So yeah. Gonna make a veggie garden on the balcony. I'm no longer broke. I'm very excited for you. I would love to visit your veggie garden. I would love to see what you can plant and grow on there. Because it's a seasonal weather thing, right? So not necessarily you'll be able to keep up. This is why I feel like if I have plants in the apartment that are not seasonal, they just exist and they can stay alive in the apartment under the current temperature, and I'm good, bro. I'm good. Also, hi Talt, welcome. Don't make something for make it cause you like it, passion baby. Yes, always. Yeah. I've never heard Talty before. Oh, from Boya. What's up, Talty? No, I think this is gonna be your nickname for now, Talt. Are you somewhat closer? No. Nico is still in all the way to the south. We are not close at all, but it's okay because Nico is gonna be coming to the Comic Con in near my area, and if you do bring Nick, I'll be happy to meet him. Like, yes, let's go out and have a meal together, everybody. Let's all, cause I don't know, guys. I don't want to say too much, but it's just like I never had couple friends. I do have couple friends, but not a lot, right? Like Tahir has couple friends we hung out with before. I used to have a couple friend I hung out with, and then they broke up, and then it got really awkward. And then, yeah, no, wait, and then okay, and then true, and then recently when I went back to Malaysia, two of my other friends also are in a relationship, and I managed to meet their boyfriends, and it was really nice. I was like, oh, I've always wanted to be in friend groups where we can talk about relationship problems, because sorry, nothing with the single ladies and the single boys out there. It's just it's hard for me to open up about my relationship problems, or like I think for anyone, right, to open up about themselves, about their relationships when they aren't in a relationship. So I've always been like, uh, I'd like to have couple friends, stuff like that. But yeah, just saying, Nico. Just saying. Oh yeah, I'm bringing Nick. Nice, nice. We will. I will. I would love to have like dinner or lunch with you guys. Yuuning visiting a garden is like Green River visiting your house. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it to what? But like again, nothing wrong with being single. Two of my best friends right now are single, and I actively like tell them, you know what, just take your damn time, get that bag. You know, probably when you have like, you know, more money, you have like your own place, you have like your job and everything's secured. Maybe then you'll be in a better mindset to look for a relationship. But otherwise, there is no rush to be in a relationship, but that doesn't stop me from wanting to also have couple friends where we can talk about relationships and stuff like that. I think it's just being human and whatnot, and especially because I've been in my relationship with Tahir for 7 years. This will be our 7th year together. We got married 2 years ago. We totally forgot about our anniversary. We've totally forgot about our wedding anniversary this year because when it hit, we were on our way back from Malaysia to Germany. We were literally in an airplane when we realized, oh wait, it's our wedding anniversary. We totally forgot about it. So yeah, this is just one of those things with like relationships, right? It's like when you get comfortable with each other and it's been like years, right? You kind of get used to things, but of course we want to be able to make up for that shit, you know. Don't let it get comfortable, guys. Always find ways to celebrate you and your spouse. It's a nice gesture. He or she might say, I don't care about flowers, but everyone is happy to receive something, even if it's just like cake, right? Everyone's always happy to receive something, even if they don't act like it. It's like the thought that counts, I would say. My single I could never. Understandable, boy. I heard Nico bought an iconic air mattress for Yuuning to sleep on. Guys, sorry, Nico, but that air mattress was horrible. To any of you who are thinking of getting an air mattress, please don't. The problem with the air mattress is it's really cool that you can keep it, like you can de-air it later on. You can take off the air and you can keep it later. But in that sense, I would recommend you get a foldable mattress instead, like the one that snaps in half and that it's fabric. Because the problem with air mattress is during the night when I slept through it, it kept losing air. I don't know how. It just kept losing air, and then at one point in the morning, I think a part of my body was touching the floor. Like I was like this close to the floor. So, and it was new. Like no one ever slept on that air mattress. So I had no idea. I was like telling Nico like, are we back? Are we back? I have no idea. Are we back? Are we back? Okay, I think we're back. Okay, yeah, my connection got fucked for a bit. I had no idea. German Wi-Fi, guys. Welcome to Germany. Herzlich willkommen zum German Deutschland. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, I was just saying, please don't buy an air mattress. But Nico, don't troll your air mattress. I think it's still great for people who want to come over to have a sleepover and whatnot. Like just for like a night or two, it's great. It's fine. It's just after I slept on your air mattress. Before that, I was thinking of getting an air mattress because Tahir's brother was coming, and I wanted to get a mattress for him as well. And after I slept on your air mattress, I didn't get it. I was like, let's get the foldable fabric mattress instead. I aspire to not be scared of relationship. Boya, I really just hope for the best of you because you are an independent woman. You can do anything you put your mind to, so you definitely shouldn't be scared of a relationship. Like you're securing bags, you have an apartment, you can fucking pay rent. Like that's all you need. And I think if anything, the guy that you met should be as good, if not better than you, okay? Otherwise, don't ever settle, okay, boy? I'm a bachelor. Talt is a bachelor. I love my freedom too much and I act like a kid too. Relationship scares me. Aw. Then you guys are bonding. I'm shaking your head digitally. We need to find Boy and Talt someone. Get you need that waterbed for the Goofy movie. Oh my god. Guys, again, one of the main reasons I love America and everything is that the concept of a waterbed never came to my mind after I watched that Goofy movie. I was like, as a kid, I saw it, I was like, they have waterbeds in America? And the fishes swim in them? That, to my kid brain, that literally was my whole world, okay? I would date you, boy. I always wanted to date a cat. Oh my god, the way Tout said it, Jesus. Tout is giving me the Shane Dawson moment. Do you guys, please guys, please tell me you know about the Shane Dawson and the cat moment. I'm sorry, Tout. I had to. I had to bring it back. But that's cute though. It was horrible. I had to sleep on it for a day and kept deflating, right? And you don't know why, because you freaking locked that air shit, and then the vault or whatever just keep losing air anyway. It's like it's not meant to be a bed or something. I'll call PETA. It's not bestiality. I was thinking Shane Dawson, exactly that. Oh my god. I know it's just me. As long as this guy don't mind Boya's cooking. Actually, Boya, what you posted on Food Channel recently, I would eat that shit, bro. That hash brown looked really fucking good. I think Boya's doing fine. It's just that Boya likes to show other people's ugly food on the channel sometimes. the waterbed is so bad that thing leaks. For sure, it's not for everyone, but I just like the concept of it. And actually, I was able to sleep on it one time at my grandma's place because they bought her a waterbed because someone told her if she gets too hot, like the heat dispersed or something, okay? And I actually got cold sleeping on that waterbed. It wasn't like the one you saw in the Goofy movie. It was like a proper water mattress. You can't see the water inside, but you just feel it. And I got cold sleeping on the waterbed actually at night. So it works as it is. Like you want heat dispersed, you get a waterbed. But again, so risky to get a waterbed. Not Shane Dawson. Oh my god. Guys, say what you will about that guy, but that guy has the most insane life I've ever witnessed of an internet persona, right? Like, I low-key grew up in that era of Smosh, Ryan Higa, Shane Dawson era, right? And I've seen that man grow from the teenager he was to like him as an adult and married, you know, having a house. Does he have kids? I don't remember if he ever. Does Shane Dawson have kids now? What do you guys know? Let me check. How is he doing now? I haven't went back to his channel ever since. I think he has a kid with his spouse, Rylan Adams. Or no. Okay. I was under the impression they have kids, but no, they don't have kids. They just have a house together and they're living together. That's pretty much it. So yeah, after that whole... Oh, actually, they're still doing okay, like view-wise. They're getting like an average 400k views after everything, and that's like on his vlog, and that's like on Ryland's, basically Shane Dawson's spouse, vlog channel. However, his main channel has been abandoned. 4 years ago, they haven't posted, so they moved channels, maybe because of the downfall of Shane Dawson. So this one, their main account has been abandoned. Let me check Shane Dawson's main account. He has another account called Shane2. Again, 2 million subscribers, almost 3 million. And he's still making conspiracy theory videos. 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. Okay, that's all he's been doing now. He's making conspiracy videos. He's sticking to his brand as usual. But he now exclusively posts on his second channel. And his main channel, 18 million subscriber channel, he hasn't posted a year ago. And yep, it's been abandoned for sure. So wheel-wise, yeah, it did after the whole thing, but they're still getting views, which is interesting, which says a lot about cancel culture to me. It's like, yeah, people will always find ways to cancel you, but you can never truly be canceled. In a way, you will still be able to bounce back from whatever thing you got canceled, and you just, apparently you can just make a second channel at this point, right? I thought he's gay. Yeah, he is. He's now, I think he's even married to the guy. I think he's married to Rylan. But it's just crazy because, again, this was my entertainment on YouTube back then. But oh my god, Jenna Marbles was such a gem. I cannot stop talking about the good old days of when Gemini Marbles was still making videos. I feel like I don't like, or I feel like I tend to watch guys more, like YouTubers. Like I used to be really into Ryan Higa a lot back then. Most people were into Smosh, right, or Shane Dawson, or the other YouTubers. But I find myself, I really like Ryan Higa. I thought he was very, very creative. And other than him, it was Jenner Marbles, like low-key. These were my OGs. And then of course, Filthy Frank came, and I completely shifted 180, right? Because what happened during that time was also H3H3 was popping up. They were getting famous, and I really thoroughly enjoyed their content. Their vlogs were really, really good. I got to see a side of America from their POV. It was really nice. And they got the podcast and everything, and it was history, right? So I was watching H3H3 after that era of YouTubers, and before the H3H3 Filthy Frank era, I was watching random YouTubers. I was YouTube hopping a lot. I got into the UK side of the YouTubers where Zoella was a thing back then. She was like this really, really big UK YouTuber, and I couldn't really relate to the UK YouTubers, so I ended up watching Dan and Phil instead. Like I feel like I was supposed to be watching Zoella, but I went to Dan and Phil instead. And then Dan and Phil now came out. Also, they are in a relationship, which is great because I've been watching them since they were awkward and like they were just doing dumb Tumblr things and stuff. It was cute. And then I used to really like Grace Helbig for a bit. I used to watch her stuff. Don't know if you guys know Grace Helbig. And then who else did I used to be obsessed about? Yeah, this was all before the Filthy Frank era. After the Filthy Frank era, I don't think I've ever been obsessed about any other YouTubers ever since then. Or my content has completely shifted after the Filthy Frank era. Like I didn't just watch YouTubers do things anymore. I would go on YouTube to watch other stuff like video essays or stuff like that, because now mainly all I consume on YouTube now is story essays, video essays of like popular media, fandom, stuff like that. And these aren't YouTubers I would particularly call like the OGs or someone that I would like, idolize or follow. These are just very good, well-informed YouTubers who make really good videos, and that's it. I think it's also just growing up in general. Like, of course, your content is gonna shift. I did really enjoy Shane Dawson's friend. He makes these really dumb videos where he goes to like haunted places, and he's just ADHD in a video, right? What's his name again? Shane Dawson's friend. But they aren't friends anymore though, after the controversy. Oh my god, I see his face, but no name. Oh my god, Garrett Watson. I used to watch Garrett Watson a lot as well because of his dumb haunted house videos. But I haven't been watching him as much. I can't keep up with his ADHD, to be honest. And oh my god, Trisha Paytas was a thing. I never really watched her videos. I did watch the iconic ones of her sitting on her kitchen floor and just crying and stuff. And then, oh my god, after the Filthy Frank era, we had the Beauty Guru era with the Jeffree Star, James Charles era. I was into that for a bit, and then the whole Tati controversy just cemented that era for me. Just like, that's it, bro. And then I hopped on the Cody Ko and Noel Miller era, and then somehow Cody Ko got into his controversy, but I genuinely enjoyed their content a lot when they did the That's Cringe series. That was peak YouTube for me, actually. That was like, this is what YouTube is all about. It's just bullying people and calling people out, because at the Filthy Frank era, it was iDubbbz and just like the raunchiest YouTubers like Max Mofo and the Australian guy, Anything for Views guy, and they would just make like these shitty call out videos. And I would love it. I would eat that shit up because that was to me peak YouTube drama, right? But yeah. And then after like the beauty guru era, I think at that point I was already like getting past my first job. So I was over that at one point. But yeah, if you guys haven't or really don't really care about Jeffree Star of that era of people, just know they were really big, okay? They were really big in my world. And even my college friends who don't watch beauty gurus, they would know about them because that was how big YouTube was back then. Like the YouTubers were. So yeah. R.I.P. Jenna Marvel, she never came back, yeah. At least her husband is still doing Twitch. Like, he's still gaming, but I don't know what she's doing these days. I just hope she's happier. Scared me. Nico, I thought Jenna died. Not that, just Mr. Weird Dog. Her dogs are really weird though, right? I love it though. She's literally goals. Also, oops, Nilly came and said, your art is 8. Oh, thank you so much. Sorry I couldn't reply. I only know Trisha because of her Jesus song. It was cursed. Guys, say what you will about Trisha, but she has endured a lot, I would say. She is, to me, a really great representation of someone trying to make it in Hollywood. Because, true, she has been in this whole era since, right? Since the beginning of YouTube times. She just wasn't as famous back then. But when she finally popped off, she secured the bag. She grabbed hold of the opportunity, and look at where she is now. She has kids, right? She's quite successful, still doing social media. She has a great personality. A lot of gay people really, really like her, you know? Like, this is peak entertainment for them, and I think she knows that. She knows where her audience is. That's something I always admired about her, is that she has that tenacity that I think most YouTubers don't have. Is that despite many, many controversies later, she's still here. And wasn't she also the one that was calling out the David Dobrik situation, if you guys remember? Yeah. Focus on your work. You have to finish it first. I'm trying. Oh my god, I only got like a sketch in. And this is the benchmark I have to hit. I got a sketch in, right? And this is the benchmark I have to hit. Holy. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna be able to do any of this today. But I really need to finish this comic by this week. I don't know if I can. But it's a really, really great comic. Oh my god. I'm so excited for this comic. It's not okay, I don't want to hype it up so much, but it's just very fun for me. It's like a fun little interaction with them for me. And then yeah. Anyway, I digress. I know most of these people from H3H3. IDubbbz had a downfall too though. I think everyone that went out of that era went out either in a good way or a bad way, and most people went out in a bad way. But that's not to say they can't have a life after exiting this sphere, right? They would still on and off again try to make videos. It's just it would never pop off like it usually did. That's it. I don't think anyone that gets cancelled will be cancelled forever, right? I think also a really good instance, I don't know what Gabby Hanna is doing now. I used to be obsessed about her downfall, right? Like the controversy she was in and everything. Her monster meme, her calling out the Tana Mongu and Cody Ko situation. Guys, this stream is literally me exposing how much of a nerd I've been with these YouTubers. Okay, I've been watching essays and videos about this guy. This was my celebrity culture. Okay, it's just these damn YouTubers. I was really, really into YouTube when I was making YouTube before and after. I still am. I just don't watch YouTube videos as much because now short form content is the thing. But I had my moments with them. I had my era with them. And again, Gabby Hanna was really controversial with her book as well. And she has BPD, I think, or she has a manic. She tends to go into manic mode. And I don't know. She was posting on TikTok about these random, really weird, like, I don't remember if it was political, but it was just like her little ramblings on TikTok that got her really controversial. To the point where people suspected people were literally calling her out on her comments saying, "Are you on your meds? Like, are you going through something? Are you like mentally ill?" Like, it was really bad, okay? It's if I have to compare it, I would have to say the Kanye West situation. But let's not go there, right? It was that insane, that era. And I would also go on her TikTok to check on her, right? It became sort of like you become a bit worried, like what the hell is going wrong with her? Like, we always knew she was a bit crazy, but she was never that crazy. And then I think after a year later or something, she came back on YouTube, posted a video like she was like apologizing to everyone she wronged without really apologizing. I don't think she really apologized to anyone. It was mostly like a self-justification video of like how she spiraled and how she wants to be a better person now. That's just my opinion, okay, after I seen it. And then she came back to YouTube to say that she was a youth pastor. Like, she found God, she found Jesus, and then she went back to the church and she became a youth pastor. And guys, talk about character development. I don't know anyone who has that insane amount of journey as someone as Gabby Hanna, okay? And I used to watch her for a bit when she used to make these random ass videos about getting her hair dyed or like cleaning her apartment, where I really got to see who she was as a person. And she wasn't a bad person back. She looked like a fun person who's just low-key misguided in making wrong decisions, like her music, her career, and everything. And then she became a youth pastor. And I thought, in a very weird, odd sense, after watching her so much, in my mind I was thinking that it actually fits her. Low-key, like, I think her goal in life and why she felt lost for so long was that she always wanted to be a good influence on people, right? She has the energy to be a good influence. She made YouTube videos for a reason, and she got a lot of subscribers from that amount of energy. And if you can motivate someone in a more positive way, sure, then youth pastor it is. Right, I let me go look at Gabby Hanna real quick. I just want to know what she's doing now. Okay, she grew her hair out. Her last video was a month ago, where God spoke to me in my dreams. This is what he said. My testimony, part 2. That is a whole ass title, guys. And like, for real, she's leaning into Christian music right now. She has a song called Exodus. If you guys don't know, Exodus is a chapter name in the Bible. And then she had that famous video, a long overdue apology, where she literally kind of just doesn't apologize to anyone or anything. It was so funny. And then she made a podcast. God used the drama channels to save my life. Why Trisha Paytas tried to ruin my life. From angel numbers to Jesus. I know it's like, you feel like I'm clowning on her, or you feel like, why are we even talking about her? But she got married? Oh my god. I saw from her post feed. So I'm married. Oh my god. Girl, she was bisexual before this. I think she was dating a girl at one point. Now she's married. Hell yeah. Good for her, I guess. Oh my god. She is such a rabbit hole, guys. She is such a rabbit hole. If you care about these types of rabbit hole, you guys should watch like the videos covering her and her life. It's so interesting. But yeah. She was the YouTuber, one of the YouTubers. Oh my god. I don't know why I ranted so much, right, about YouTubers. I didn't even draw, but yeah. That was just, I think, a huge part of my life I don't always share with other people because I don't think I want people to know how invested in these dramas when I should be like making out of like doing something of that time. But I think it's just being a teenager or just like being human in general. You can't help but be invested in like dramas and stuff, right? People obsess over celebrities. I was obsessed over YouTubers, and I was watching hours of video essays about them. Okay, and again, how me and Tahir got together, like how we bonded, was also because of Fifi Frank. So, because of our intensive knowledge of YouTube culture, we became a couple. Like, we did, like, on our first date, we went out, we talked about Fifi Frank. We weren't a couple instantly, but when we talked about Fifi Frank, you feel that connection to someone where it's like, oh, you've been down that rabbit hole? Me too. It's like that weird connection that no one wants to acknowledge or talk about because it's shameful. And it's just like, did you really spend hours on YouTube culture? And then, yeah, apparently Tahir did. And then that's how we got together. We started talking about YouTube culture and we bonded over just like hours and hours of consuming these types of culture, drama, and videos. And it was great. It's nice to find someone to talk about these things because what am I gonna do with all this knowledge of the drama? Because people in my life don't really care about these things other than my college friends. My college friends also liked Fifi Frank, not all of them, a few of them. And I talk intensively about these YouTubers as well. Some of my friends prefer General Marbles, right? And I'll talk to them about General Marbles, and then some of my friends would prefer Fifi Frank. Some of my friends would prefer, you know, the makeup guru era drama like Jeffree Star and James Charles, and I would talk to them about it. And that was just my whole world back then. It was YouTube culture. That's why, right? That's why I'm so like into this shit and doing all this shit because I love it. I enjoy it. I enjoy the fucking drama and I enjoy just everything that comes out of it. But yeah, least to say, that's all behind me now. That's just all in the past now, right? I think it just comes with like what are kids into these days? What are the iPad kids and the TikTokers watching these days? Like, I would think it's like people like I Show Speed, right? I Show Speed is really funny, but I don't watch his video exclusively. I just watch clips and moments of him. Other than that, who's like a big YouTuber, like maybe Kai, right? Also didn't watch. But like on the YouTube sphere, who are people talking about these days? Like I have no idea, right? It's just everywhere now. It's just like too many niche forming their own mini celebrity, and you don't have like the drama of the year as much anymore. And I think that's just how the natural order of things, yeah. Call out video dropping soon. Looking forward to it. Not probably around the end of the month. It's a lot of editing, I bet. Lock in. I thought it was gonna be soon. Also, hi anime. Welcome. I think Gabby Hanna is on her Jesus era. Good to know, right? Yuuning will be a big. True. Who are people gonna call out for me? I think for a lot of things. You guys have a lot of content and a lot of blackmail on me. I know. More power to her, right? You remember Friday song? You mean Rebecca Black? Friday song? When is Yuning's Jesus era? Guys, you guys don't know this about me, but I used to go to Sunday school with my mom because my mom is a baptized Christian, right? luckily I didn't get baptized, but my mom wanted me to get baptized. And I was like, I told my dad, I was like, I'm not sure if I want to do it, but all my friends are doing it. I feel like I need to do it. And then my dad just be like, you're still young. Wait until you're 18. And then at 18, hell no. Hell to the fucking no. So glad I waited, okay? So glad I waited. But ever since then, it hasn't been the same for me, okay? Just know that. You told us everything on Discord, right? Also, hi, Noi. Baby Frank is the Cupid all along, right? And guess what? I'm going to see Joji in August this year. He's gonna come to Köln. He's gonna come to Germany, and me and Tari are gonna go see him at his concert. I'm so excited. It's like meeting your heroes. It's so weird, but I am really excited to go to his concert. And I'm excited, like I appreciate his music. Always been a fan of Joji's music, and I just really appreciate him as a person and how far he's come as a person with like YouTube and to music career. It's amazing. My wife, bless her soul, knows nothing about the people of the YouTube era. It's fine. I don't think normal people should though, right? It's not something you should be proud of to be able to say what happened to these YouTubers, because it just means like, okay, you're a bit brain rotted from all the YouTube drama. That's it. It's not a flex, guys. I just say it because I think you guys know about the YouTube dramas, and yeah, well, like, why not talk about it, right? Me and my friends bonded because of PewDiePie too. Exactly. Sometimes it's these figures that help you bond, open circles, and break the ice for so many situations. But oh my god, PewDiePie. Insane, right? To see him go from like that guy to the guy right now. I don't know, I don't watch his videos anymore, but you know, last thing I know is that he has a kid now, right? And he looks really good. Like, he works out. I hear he goes rock climbing. I've seen a video of him going rock climbing. What a man! So yeah, I think he's doing great. It's like a healthier example of someone who got cancelled multiple times, who was also in multiple controversies, but still came out the better person that I don't think anyone could be able to do, right? Also, hi Trey. We had a party, whole class watching Human Centipede. Oh god, was it fun? I think we bonded through Human Centipede. Good for you guys. I haven't seen it actually, but I know that the doctor is German, so represent. I used to go to Bible studies. Good to know. Me too. I had to recite from the Bible, and I don't know why I remember having to do a lot of Psalms chapter Bible sentences. So like, what's up with Psalms? Like, is it the most poetic chapter of the Bible? It's too late for Jesus. Too late. Oh my god, what? Joji in Köln? Do you like Joji? Yes, he's coming in Köln. If you want, I can send you the website where I bought the tickets. But I bought it on Eventim, the app. I don't know if the tickets are still on sale, but if you are coming, I would love to host you at my place. He's gonna be literally in Köln city center, and I stay near there. So if you guys need a place to stay, you know, I have a fucking foldable mattress. Like, you guys can share. I have a sofa. I would love to host you guys. I just didn't know you guys like Joji as well. Oh my god. Okay, I'll send it to you later. You have to get the app first, Eventim, and you have to look for Solaris. That's his album theme, concert theme. It's called Solaris, and it's under Joji. I'll DM you later. Oh my god, but if you really are coming, it will be in August, and it will be you can feel free to stay in my apartment, or I don't know, you guys are also, it's also quite close to Wuppertal where he is at, so either one is fine. It's my first time on your channel. Where you distribute your comic? Want to see your art? I'm mainly on Instagram. Let me send you a link. I mainly post on Instagram right now. I'm working on a novel. It's not done yet, and I'm hoping to release a comic someday soon. But right now, you can get like all the updates on my Instagram though. I mostly post like mini comics on there and stuff. Can I tag you? I can't tag you. Oh, there you go. This is my Instagram. Feel free to check me out. I post more comics there. I don't just yap all the time. I swear to God, I draw, okay? But since I'm yapping, I'll just put up a really nice image. I'll go back to drawing after I finish yapping. My Caucasian friend was shocked when I told him I was raised in a Christian household. A lot of Asian people are Christians. Exactly. I think a lot of people don't realize this. Southeast Asia has a lot of Christian Asian household. I mean, for the Philippines, right? Isn't that like the main religion as well? For us in Malaysia, it's either Buddhism or Christianity for our household, or Taoism. Actually, interestingly, my dad's side of the family is Taoist, and my mom's side of the family is fully Christian. So, in between, I was the in-between kid between Buddhism, Taoism, and a bit of the Christianity thing. But you know what? I've seen all sides of that religion, and now I'm dating Tahir, who used to be Muslim. Are we back? I got cut off again, didn't I? Let me know if you guys are back. Just drop it in the chat, and then I'll keep talking. That is annoying. Okay, good. Thank you. What was I saying? I was saying my mom's Christian. My mom's side of the family is Christian. My dad's side of the family is Buddhism x Taoism. And then I'm currently dating Tahir. Currently dating. I'm married to Tahir, who was Muslim. So, in a sense, I got to witness all three religions in life. I don't think anyone would ever. I mean, of course, you would have people who would be in the same circumstances in me. But it's so rare, right? It's so rare to go through life witnessing all three religions. And personally, I think that is an experience that no one can have, and that it's very rare for me, and it's very precious. The fact that I can witness all three cultures and me still being able to be the person I am despite everything, right? Me still having like my core beliefs, my values, and what I choose to read or take from their cultures, and what I, take it as it is or whatnot. So it's I feel very grateful to be able to go through life witnessing different cultures. Yuuning wearing hijab when, guys, I wore a hijab. I'm not gonna show you, but I wore it for his mom. It was like, she bought these really, really, really cute hijabs, and I was like, oh, let me try them on. And then Tahir told me, so glad you don't wear them. He was like, I think his perception of me would completely shattered if he saw me wearing hijabs daily. And isn't this why Tahir is also no longer Muslim? Just saying, guys. But yeah. I thought it was cute. I thought it was funny though. I've never been opposed to it. Like, if I were visiting another country that is required for women to dress up, sure, I'll do it. Like, it's not something I'm against. But yeah, I can't fathom everyone doing it every day, right? But people get used to it. You see that this is their lifestyle. People get used to it. And it's just part of life, yeah. I need to see if I can move my vacay days to August. I hope you can, Nico. I'm excited if you do come. It'll be great. We can get to bust out to Joji. How nice. PewDiePie draws too, right? Oh my god, you guys saw his transformation video, right? It was iconic. I thought he did such a great job. And I think this is what is even crazier, is that he is a social figure and he has a child. And let's be honest, like, his life seems chill enough where he can start a hobby as an adult. And it's really hard to do that, okay? You guys, I don't know if you guys realize how hard it is to start a hobby as an adult or just get good at something as an adult. Like, you just don't have that time anymore. So when I witnessed how much she's grown as an artist, it was very nice. It gave me a reason to also try harder, right? Like, what excuses do I have if someone like PewDiePie has also gotten better at art, right? Like, we've seen him day zero to who he was today, and it was amazing. Yeah, thought he did very well. Very proud of him. I thought Mr. Beast surpassed his subscriber count. True, I think Mr. Beast is the YouTuber of this era. I totally forgot about Mr. Beast, actually. Miss International, true. Rainbow but in religion. Chico Lim. Chico Young. No. Lol, that would be funny to see Yuuning Ninja get 10k and she dropped the pic. Nah, that's for family and friends only. PewDiePie's life is goals. And I think in certain aspect that he is a hard worker, right? But he's good looking. And that already is an advantage in life. Like, he's good looking, but of course, being hardworking and wanting to make his YouTube career work is also beneficial, for sure. He got the good end. Yeah, I hope he gets to keep the good end. Because, right, I think, like, why did he move to Japan? Because no one knows him in Japan. He literally got famous just to move to somewhere where no one would know who he was. Isn't that very contradictory, but also says a lot about fame? Like, I wouldn't doubt him thinking there are moments he wished he could delete his YouTube channel. I think everyone goes through that phase in like where it's like heavy imposter syndrome. And you feel like, I don't think I can make this work. Like, you feel like you want to take a hiatus, you want to take a break. But this man, right, PewDiePie, I'm sure he took hiatuses before, either for life or something, controversy stuff, but he always bounces back. And I think that's the most important takeaway here, is that, yeah, you can take a hiatus, but, you know, if you should bounce back because this was your life. And if you care about this life, then you shouldn't let like a few cancellations and shit like that ruin it. Because people will always find a reason to cancel, right? And yeah, you have actual criminals out there that walk around canceled and still make a living off their influence and whatnot. So someone like PewDiePie or like Gabby Hanna even, right? These people, yeah, they made bad decisions. They deserve to be called out. But I don't think their life should be ruined, you know? They just shouldn't have the same influence they used to have. That's it. Because they have made horrible decisions, but that doesn't mean that their career or their life should end. They're humans at the end of the day. I mean, what happened to David Dobrik? Because David Dobrik was actually low-key criminal offense, right? Well, can we take a look at David Dobrik real quick? I haven't been caught up with his stuff ever since the controversy. Okay, again, he has a second channel. His second channel has 7 million subscribers. His first channel has 17 million subscribers, so that's a 10 million subscriber difference. He's exclusively posting on his second channel. He gets 1 to 2 million views on average. His last video was 2 weeks ago, but before that, he hadn't posted for 4 years or 3 years. So he posted sporadically, basically. And on his main channel, okay, he's more consistent on his main channel. He posts like almost every month. but he would only rack in like 3 million views per video, an average of 3 million views. And yeah, I think he's in a relationship. I don't know. I can't tell. I think he has a girlfriend, and that's pretty much about it. So yeah, that is David Dobrik's career. Even after everything, he seems to be doing fine as well. So yeah. KCO, that huge guy is much better than Mr. Beast. Oh my god, this guy. I don't watch KCO, but I love the memes he has. It's always so funny. But yeah, he seems like a very nice, he seems like a very fun streamer. I'm friend though. Nah. I see KCO act out for Christ Redfield, and I don't think there's enough for OP Prime. Is that you, Noi? Yes. Yes, Tal, it is. You only knew I'm Noi when I mentioned my wife. That is so true. That's so funny, Tal. Also, hi, Maddie. Welcome. Ni hao. Ni hao, everybody. Eclair? I put the clues together. Oh, Noi. That's so funny, you guys. No, unfortunately, you are known as the Optimus Prime, husband slash wife. But also annoying. I hope you're doing better these days, since your last vent on the channel. I understand what you're going through with these decisions. It feels like the industry in general, right? This is just how it is in the company. But I used to have friends that tell me about just like having to also fire people, you know, because AI is cheaper, right? Downsizing because AI is cheaper, shit like that. It's just sad. Or I would also have been told that some people who don't actually do the work get to keep their jobs because they're better friends with the director or something, and then the people who actually do a really good job, like with the art and everything, don't get to keep the job. They get laid off and stuff like that. Optimus Prime mention. Oh, we got another Optimus Prime person here. Let's go. What do you guys call yourself? Prime Nation? Hell yeah. Noi is thirsty or Optimus Prime. Instagram is full of this dude because of Noi. I mean, clearly, Boya, you interacted with it just as much. Maybe Boya will someday draw Mecha. Who knows? Since you're already halfway there with the furry stuff, Boya, I wouldn't be surprised if you start doing Mecha stuff as well. You're welcome, bro. I'll be drawing today. I saw him as chicken nugget. I'll be drawing the most suspicious gasoline error. Okay. No context. My other friend Fish the Fan got me into reading Transformers. Damn. Good for you. My feed is full of little Stuart Little clips because of noise. How do you guys keep getting bombarded with noise content though? What is happening? And why Stuart Little? I mean, there's a great show, Stuart Little. I really enjoyed that movie. Okay, senior, where you need good workflow. Your gesture more than enough, but anatomy and your running need to be. You need to add more hard edge shadow. You can reduce the use of the soft brush. Soft brush is better for panel effects or semi-realistic styles. I mean, first of all, unsolicited advice much, but thanks, I guess. Cause um, did I ask? But thanks. I appreciate it, I guess. If I have to say one thing though, I use soft brushes. I use soft brush shadowing because I do not give a fuck about rendering. I just do the bare minimum shadows so I can move on, because to me, my workflow is the story, the sketch, the line art. These are the most important parts that I take with a lot of care. But coloring and rendering is fuck that shit usually. I do not give a shit about rendering, like the hard edges, soft edges thing. I do the soft brushes. I go big or go home, because as long as the shadow is there, it's fine for me. I may have other works where I exclusively do hard edges shadow, but I don't like to do it most of the time because it takes up too much work. Again, though. Again, this is just my knowledge about what you're saying. And again, I hope that explains something, right? Um, Tahir, my my stream kept disconnecting for like 4 times now at this point. Is there an issue with the Wi-Fi? Did you face any issues? Or it could be a YouTube thing. I have no idea at this point.
Cloud was down. My coding agent was down.
Yeah, but for me, it's the Wi-Fi or something. Like, it kept disconnecting.
The thing shows you it's disconnecting.
Yeah, like, tells me it keeps trying to reconnect.
Yeah, what about that? Oh, you're doing through your phone.
Yeah. But also, my YouTube on the PC was also trying to reconnect. But I think we're back, yeah. Guys, I know it's like the 4th time we disconnect. I have no idea what's going on. It could be a YouTube thing, it could be my Wi-Fi thing. And I think it's my Wi-Fi thing, so yeah. Also, hi Kai, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Also, also, okay, I don't know if it's I just want to say one more thing to Sunlight. Sorry, but if you do this to other artists, YouTubers, live streams, whatever art live streams, if they did not ask for advice on their art, please don't do that, because you don't know the work they've done, like, right, outside of their social media and what they choose to show. Probably they've done better artworks, or they use like hard edges shadow, like how you would like it. But these are also sometimes just artist preferences to do certain ways with their art. And you coming onto a stream and telling an artist like, oh, I like your art, but like I feel like the way you're doing it is like could have been better. Because you're not really giving a compliment here, right? If anything, it feels like a backhanded slap of like, I think you can do better, but like you're not. So just, if you care about creating relationships with streamers, comments with other artists and whatnot, don't do that ever, okay? It's rude. You might be coming on these spaces and trying to give genuinely good advice, right? But again, these are your preferences. These are your preferences of ways of rendering that isn't necessarily right or wrong. Someone choosing to use hard edges shadow compared to someone choosing only to use soft brushes shadows is a preference. It's not about skill. Skill is if you think like oh, I think the way you rendered this arm makes it look like it's not doing the right lighting or something, that's fine. But if you come on someone's stream and tell them the way that they render or the way that they color, the way they draw certain things is like not as good, that's not very nice, okay? So you might, I would like to believe you have good intentions, and okay, you apologize, and thank you. But I'm just saying, going forward, if you do like go to other people's streams and whatnot, if they did not ask for advice on a specific drawing or a painting or whatever, don't do that. It's just not that nice. It's like backseat. You're backseating an artist's art by not doing the art yourself. You're literally backseating someone's art and telling them how to do it better when we haven't even seen your art, right? Like, do you have the credentials to prove that your advice is valid and your suggestion is valid? First, you need to show your art to someone before you give critiques, because if you're just saying it, but we don't even know what kind of art you do and whatnot, it's just baseless. It's a bit baseless critiques. That's why people only usually ask for feedbacks from renowned artists or artists that they're trying to get better or look up to their art style that they want to achieve, right? Because only these artists know how to achieve these certain art styles, and we're trying to be more like them, so we only ask them for feedbacks and advice. I think it's also bad in general for an artist to ask just like the internet for advice. Like, if you want critiques like reader, like people with no art background critiques, that's fine. Like, usually people do this on Reddit, right? Or they go to like other spaces to just be like, hey, what do you think about my art? And then people will give all sorts of advice. That's your job to figure out which are good critiques, which are good advices, and filter out the ones that are just baseless and just like saying preferences shit. So it's a hit or miss, but yeah, usually it's better for artists to seek advices from the artists they look up to, not from just like casual viewers or casual readers or people who just went on their Instagram like that. So that is my take on the whole unsolicited advice thing. It's fine for me, but again, probably not that nice for other streamers and other artists. Never cool to give solicited critiques. That's my biggest pet peeve. Exactly. I think with all artists, as if you are buying their product, if you are paying them money to buy their product and you're not writing a cohesive review, I don't think anyone, like, you're allowed to comment for sure, but if the person didn't ask for it and you're just commenting it, most likely we just ignore you because we didn't ask for it. So do you want to be ignored? Then no, right? Unless you're buying a product, you're allowed to voice out your opinions, your critiques and whatnot. But otherwise, then yeah, it's just someone screaming in the comments, isn't it? I wish an artist would do that on my stream. You can definitely tell people to do it on your stream. Be like, I want you to be ruthless to me. I want you to give me critiques on everything that I'm doing. That's fine. But to me, unless I ask for it, like sometimes I do with you guys, I ask you guys, do you guys think the pants color should be blue or purple? Right? Because I can't make a decision right now, and I have to make a decision right now. So that will be like the only time where I would allow people to like tell me what to do, right? Because I also have to make a decision. I wish a rich guy would donate 5K to my stream and become a member of my channel. Noi, someday. You have to put yourself out there first, Noi, but someday. Same. Okay. I think I fixed it. That was annoying. I switched to my cellular Wi-Fi. I totally forgot that I can do that. And then I realized it was the YouTube app as well. Like I switched to my cellular Wi-Fi and I was talking this whole time. But I realized no one was responding in the chat. Like the chat stopped completely. And then I realized YouTube might not be receiving the fucking Wi-Fi, so I had to restart the YouTube app. Thankfully, my small brain was able to figure that out. But yeah, welcome back. So sorry for the interruptions. Hopefully the cellular Wi-Fi is better. I'm so tired from dealing with technical issues. What were we talking about? Chainsaw is masochistic. Art is just personal. Critique can have good intention, but it can be hurtful if it wasn't sought out. Yep, for sure. We'll roast my hands later. I know how terrible they are. You can't say anything that would make me feel worse about them. Unchanged likes pain. It's okay to tell you. Okay. That could be my wife. The Autobots landing in Germany as a meteorite. Sorry, my wife didn't mean to interrupt stream. No, you should be a writer. That was beautiful. Okay, good, we're back. All right. But yeah, I think Sunlight got the message though. I don't want to keep honing in on the stuff. Well, so I will just leave it at there. Probably she's not even here anymore, but yeah. I think this is also like the same problem sometimes I see because primarily streamers are gamers, right? Primarily you will see someone backseating in games of like a gamer streamer of like, oh, you should go here, there's an item here, or you should go there, that's where the mission is. And that's also just not something you should do, right? It's just common sense to not backseat. But it's okay. I think most people who backseat don't have good intentions, but I like to believe that's also not the majority. Some people just don't know any better, right? The Autobots has landed safely. Well, tell your Autobots I had to fucking switch to my data instead of Wi-Fi. So annoying. Lately, I watched before the stream, I watched a video about heated rivalry. I still haven't seen it, but I watched like a video essay of someone talking about why why people like it, you know, why are women more drawn to queer media and stuff like that. And I thought it was really interesting. If you guys want to check it out, it's from Mina Le on YouTube. Mina Le on YouTube. And people have a lot of opinions on it, okay? But I had the consensus that over the years, because of bad BL or whatever, that people think like BL is just like women fetishizing men and stuff like that. And that's the thing with heated rivalry, right? It became so popular. People are calling it like Brokeback Mountain. Like it was like the gay show of the decade. But kind of queer media has always existed. It's just that this one became mainstream. And I think it's funny that people also don't like talk about the ones that are less mainstream, right? because this one is more hot, right? It's more consumable and stuff like that. But yeah, there were some interesting arguments. I don't want to say too much about it because I haven't watched the show. I haven't watched Heated Rivalry. But yeah. I have 10 minutes. Can I finish this sketch in 10 minutes? Unfortunately, as well. I haven't watched it either. I liked your video though, Boya. I think you doing motion comics is a great way to. And can I just say something real quick? This might also be unsolicited advice on my part. But boy, to be honest, you don't really need a linear storyline for your characters if you're just having fun, just drawing your characters, interacting like that in itself. These like mini comics of them can be their story. You don't need like a full-fledged story novel or comic to like show your characters and stuff like that. I mean, if that's what you're struggling with, but otherwise, if not, then hell yeah, I look forward to the linear storyline for sure. I think it's gonna be great. Because I think with social media, like, people don't really want to read these days. People just want to consume something on Instagram and shit and move on with their day, like a 5-minute read. Like, that's all people have for attention. So if you make your comics, mini comics on social media, or just like video type comics, it's even better, you know. Because to want people to have to go to your website, go to Tapas, go to Webtoon or whatever website you're posting your comic on, and then have to search for it and whatnot, is a lot of work that I don't think a lot of people want to put the effort into unless it's a really, really great comic. But of course, having a canon storyline is nice, right? I think it's every artist's dream to want to put in the effort to do something canon, like canon for your story. I like making motion comics, but it can be annoying with the layers. Exactly. That's why I don't do it. If you've seen my motion type video comics, it's so lazy. It's just the full picture, nothing animated, because I can't be fucking bothered, bro. I'm just doing the bare minimum. Oh my god. No, Sunlight. You didn't have to donate. Holy shit. And, holy. Thank you, first of all, for the goddamn thank you first of all, but I didn't mean disrespect. I was just I feel bad now, guys. But yeah, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm just saying, and with other streamers this might not be a good behavior to show, but with me it's fine. You didn't disrupt my world at all. I was just saying it and hoping that, you know, going forward you will be more aware. That's it. But holy, thank you. You didn't have to do it, but I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm speechless, guys. I was not expecting that. I ain't never, because usually the people that come on my stream, right, they tell me to take my flag down, and then they say nasty things about me, right, and then they just like expect me to like have a reaction and all that, and I usually just like try to move on. But I think this would be the first time where I call someone out on their behavior and then they apologize so hard that they donated to me. The internet is truly interesting, I will say. And Sunlight, thank you. I hope you'll continue watching in the future, and really don't feel bad about the thing. Don't feel bad about it. as long as you understand that going forward, like yeah, that's all that I can do as well. I hope I also didn't disrupt your world and your core as well. God damn. 10 billion. Nine. It's okay, Noi. You have a job. You're a very important person, Noi. Don't worry about it. Whatever you do is gonna be better. Doing better things, Noi. Like being a streamer is just not as like amazing as most of you guys think. Like yeah, it's cool you get to just sit, right? Just sit down and do your thing and just yap your way away, yap your time away and stuff like that. But I cannot tell you how many times I've gone through like weeks thinking I don't feel like streaming today. I don't think I can do it and I don't want to like show up and stuff like that. I think showing up is always the hardest part for me with anything, right? With comics, with events and stuff like that. I always think like I can't give my 100% today because I'm so tired and stuff. Even with art jam, sometimes I don't even feel like showing up to art jam because I'm just like exhausted or I feel I can't give my 100%. But with just like with anything, with work, with art, writing or whatever, even with streaming, sometimes you just have to show up and do the thing, even if you can't do the best at it. Because if you don't show up, then shit will never happen. Shit just don't happen. Like if I didn't show up today, I would tell myself like, oh, I'm gonna miss a productive drawing session, right? Even though let's be real, let's be so for real. We didn't do shit today, but it's fine. And I always know for a fact that after I join Art Jam and after I stream, I feel better. Because it feels like I got stuff out of my chest and I was able to yap about opinions without stuff, right? So it's nice. Streaming is nice, but I have to be honest. I don't always feel like showing up most of the time. I don't always want to put my makeup on. I don't want to sit here and be like judged by the internet all the time. But I do it because I get a good experience out of it always. Even sometimes if the stream like ends negatively and stuff like that, I don't regret streaming. And I mean, to be honest, I've been streaming for a long time. I've been streaming since before making roommates comics, back before I was in college. So I think my oldest stream, let's see if I can find my oldest stream. My oldest stream would probably be 2018. No, 2018 is too far back. Maybe 2020. Maybe I started like, oh, no way, it's 2020. Because that would be like 6 years ago. Okay, I have no idea. But I think I started streaming since like, it has to be 2020, around that time. So maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. So yeah, it's been real, everybody. It's been real. A lot has changed. I went through roommates. I went through Dear Alice. Went through that weird Genshin comic. And here we are. With BLT. Can I go to the oldest? Oh my god, I did start in 2018. Holy. My last stream was 2018 where I tried to do my FYP. I had 15 views then and it got copyrighted. Wow. And then that was my only stream in 2018. In 2019, I did more. I was starting the roommate stream in 2019. So technically I started 2019. Amazing. Wow. Wonderful. Censor the J word, please. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry though. I'll see so real for that. Yeah. Work. I just want to hear people yap to keep my boredom. Understandable. Me too. I think that's why we all like streamer culture, right? It's just fun to just like talk to someone in real time at the comfort of your home and be in your pajamas and not have to actually interact with them, and you can like chat whenever you want to. What tea? When are you spilling tea? What tea? There's no tea. I'm bored. Jesus. That's the conversation. My god. I wonder if I can open up my old ass stream here. I don't have YouTube Studio though. I mean, I can only show you guys my last public video. It was the when I drew, and that wasn't even that long ago because I unlisted a lot of videos, right? My last public video was when I tried to draw Stranger Things, yes. Okay, you know what? My Wi-Fi is really fucked. Again, I'm on my cellular right now. I can't connect to my Wi-Fi, so never mind. I wanted to show you guys a snippet of that video. I thought it would be funny. Like we can all laugh at how I used to do it. So the public video that I have on my live stream was 3 years ago. That was my oldest one. The rest before that 3 years ago, I unlisted them because let's be honest, we don't need to see any of that. And I actually regularly, well not regularly, but sometimes I do like a huge purge of my videos of things I don't like associate with my art anymore or my values or who I am now as a YouTuber. But
I could do like a split.
Look at this. This is how we used to stream, right? Do you guys miss my avatar and my desktop streams? So wild though, right?
Is it just me or it's like Lucas is kind of like the outcast this season? I mean, without spoiling too much. So I have to mention that.
But yeah. Back in my day, we used to stream on the PC. That's right, younglings. That's right. And I used to be exclusively a VTuber. But yeah, times have changed. I still have to work on that YouTube monetization thing. I hope you get it done. I sent you some videos on how to activate it. I miss gaming. Oh, I'm playing so much Genshin Impact right now. I don't know what happened. But I usually play it while I'm drawing. Like I just let the dialogue play and I just like draw while I wait for it to finish. My chains will be free. I'm excited after 4 weeks. 4 weeks? What's happening? You ain't gonna watch your own video in 144p because of her Wi-Fi, for real. I'm gonna play games and draw. Yay, good for you. Said I'm eligible. I didn't even watch time is. Then you should definitely get that shit monetized, boy. Let's go. I miss the VTuber. 4 weeks of final year, 4 weeks of working on animation. I'm so happy. Oh, good for you, Noi. You're graduating. True. All the best of luck to your finals, okay? I'm excited when you do finish it. I bet it's gonna be amazing. Nostalgia? Nostalgia, right? That was my whole branding. Just that motherfucking VTuber doing the bouncing thing. You guys missed it. I get it, but it wasn't sustainable. Like it was fine, but it was kind of boring. Like let's be honest, guys. I think this is quite personally. I think this is more entertaining. Just this is just how I feel. Because I look back at my old videos, right? It's been 10 months since my last video. My last video was you stop making art for yourself, and I literally took that advice. I took it quite too literally to the point I haven't posted in 10 months because that's all I've been doing in 10 months is that I've been working on BLT, the novel, the comic, building the social media and everything. And I haven't posted 10 months ago. And also I had nothing to say. Like I didn't have a new comic, anything to showcase. And I usually only like to make videos so I can promote something about myself. And I could promote the book, but then it feels like beating a dead horse. So yeah. Let me show you guys my oldest. Actually, I don't know if I want to show you guys my oldest videos. Oh shit, we got an ad. My oldest video was 7 years ago on how I make webcomics intro. I had 18 comments then. Aw, these were actually really nice comments.
Welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be introducing
Yuuning.
I'm working on, which is on how to make your webcomic.
So
I
lazy.
am going to be separating everything that you see on the video here.
I used to not have like a cool microphone like this, right? I used to talk into that little fucking white wired microphone on the phone.
Videos later on, and in this video, I will be.
I can't even see the words.
How I started on my webcomic. Right now, let me just quickly introduce myself. So I recently graduated from art school, and I'm currently working freelance. And
No.
So this is my
Actually, I was unemployed, but yeah, sure.
I know.
I just said it
I
as a
know,
joke, but yeah.
it's not the catchiest title.
I wanted to talk about roommates.
Roommate.
I even did a little animation.
Alright. But yeah, this story basically revolves around 3 people living together as roommates. Jenna, Benjamin, and Zach.
Alright, that's it. That's enough nostalgia. But yeah, that had to happen. And then the VTuber had to happen. And then this happened. So a lot had to happen before we got here, okay? But I'm glad it all happened. I don't regret it. That's why I think people, you want to start something, just start it. Like the worst thing that can happen is that you delete your channel, right? Like that's not a really bad thing. But you probably won't. You probably won't. Look at that. Wait, what's happening? Why is Boya inconsiderate? I'm excited to see my fan art in your finals. You're so inconsiderate. Censor that. Do you recommend showing your face in video? Did it help with views engagement? 100%. But I will say this. My webcomic videos didn't do well because I think people started attaching the webcomic roast type videos to my avatar instead of my face. and people didn't recognize my branding anymore because I started shifting towards the face. However, right, video views not that good because lost my branding if I didn't do the VTuber thing, but I was way past that already. However, I did pretty well in my live streams. Big shift in views. YouTube started pushing the vertical live stream format to other vertical viewers. Hello, if you just entered, welcome. So like random people will be able to scroll on your live stream more than if you were streaming it OBS through PC desktop. That's just how it is now. And I'm sure if I hopped onto TikTok or other streaming platforms and showing my face and drawing, I think it would be great as well. But I don't think it's necessary. I still see VTubers that do YouTube live streams on your desktop and everything. They're still racking views. Twitch. If you have a good enough personality, you know, you don't need a face to show it. I just personally prefer to show my face because it has been doing better for my views. I used to average about 100 views per live stream. Now I average about 300 views per live stream. So that's like a 200 views increase. And I feel more engaged talking to you guys, right? Like you guys get to see my face, my reactions, and people love to look at reactions on streamers and YouTubers. So I could go back to the VTuber thing, but I think it's okay. I don't mind showing my face now. It's fine. My hamster died. Oh no. Sorry for your loss, anime. Tout stream when no pressure though. Just wanna ask. I miss when I mentioned Yuuning to friends. They say Yuuning will be the first YouTube. They do research about design. Damn, that's a huge compliment. I'm unfortunately way past my college days. I can't give an accurate opinion about design in college anymore. I'm too old for that. But I'm glad it helped some of you guys in the beginning. I'm happy I left something before I got old. And hopefully some other Malaysian YouTuber artist someday will also take over. Looking at you, Noi. Maybe that's you. Just saying. Are rats, mice related to hamsters? I don't think so, right? Both are rodents. I feel like their species are a bit different though. Look at that animation. Jesus. And I thought Willow Smith was adopted. Yeah, I remember that. I only know Yuuning because of Will Smith slap. Never seen that. Don't look at it. It's such an old video. Good times. They weren't good times. They were very low effort videos, but I had fun doing them. I like how low effort they are, to be honest. Really love the pet peeves video, right? That was kind of the peak of my monetization career, I have to say. I made a lot of money from the videos on the pet peeves, but I got bored of it, to be honest. Like I didn't know what to talk about anymore, and people kept repeating the same pet peeves to the point I just really don't have much to say anymore, and then I just stopped. But yeah. Let's see one pet peeve video, okay? Let's see one pet peeve video. You made a video about it? Oh, Chainsaw? I think Chainsaw did, yeah. If I do a face video like Dream, will people will realize I'm chopped? I'm sure you don't look that bad, Tal. Like I think just shower. If you have makeup, you can put on like light makeup but nothing too much, and as long as you look clean, I think it's fine for guys, right? I've seen guy streamers that look like they came out of the dungeon and people will still watch them. So I think you're gonna be fine, Tal. You don't strike me as someone who doesn't take care of themselves. Or even if you don't, like you can take care of yourself before a stream, right? Also I have a neighbor thing, just hold on. But I don't have any parcels. Just saying. We don't have parcel. Okay. Not bar. It's a neighbor's parcel. Okay. There we go. It's the neighbor's parcel.
That's for the neighbors.
Yeah. 2.
To Marvin.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it to them later.
Und Jule.
Oh. Okay.
Hören Sie?
Stop. Tyre went to German school, so I'm all Tyre can say to me is Holen Sie?
Hören Sie? Hausaufgaben.
Hausaufgaben and Hören Sie. Hören Sie means listen. And then Hausaufgaben is homework. So that's all Tyre says to me now. Hören Sie? Hausaufgaben.
Lernen.
Come, talk to them.
No.
You wanna fucking show up? Come and talk to them, bitch. Again? Wait, what? Okay, we got another neighbor coming through, guys. Just give me a sec. I'm sensing Optimus Prime Patreon someday.
Oh.
Diese zwei. Die tauschen.
Alright.
Oh, okay. The guy gave him the 2 wrong parcels. It was like for other people. Good to know. That was me.
Falsche Paket.
Falsche Paket. True. Das ist nicht passiert. Nicht passiert.
No.
This is what happens when someone goes to German class for the first time. And you're already like A12 and you already have to deal with it. Because now I have to learn shit about like how to give directions in German. And then Tyre is just still like, Hausaufgaben, hören Sie, bitte. It's like he just wants to say the things. And then I was like, what is nicht passiert? The packet was falsche. The packet was for Nachbar allein Nachbar, nicht unsere Nachbarn. I passed B1 exam and I still can't give directions. I'm sorry, so sorry for you, Nico. Just say gehen Sie geradeaus und gehen Sie rechts oder links or whatever. But I think I can give this some directions now. I just learned how to say the word straight. I couldn't say it last time, but now I learned the word. I only know rechts und links. That's a lot of parcel, right? That's for those. I'm in the parcel. Open the door. My sixth sense is telling me that Noi, you fly high in Patreon. I agree, Noi. If you put your mind to something, I think you can do it. But you have to actually commit to the thing, right? The thing with Dream was he advertised himself as being a really hot guy, but turned out to be chopped, so people were mad. So you'd be fine, Tal. Exactly. I wanted to say that before the neighbor thing. If you guys heard of how the face review controversy came to be with Dream, was that Dream literally had Bella Porch reacting to his face. Like, he had like famous people reacting to his face. Some people were saying he didn't look that bad. Bella Porch was like, right? So you kind of can already tell, like, okay, maybe he's not that bad looking, but yeah, the hype is just not that good for anyone, even if they look good or they don't look good, right? Because there's expectation now and there's hype. But but Tal, I'm sure, yeah, like we said, I'm sure you look decent enough and there was no hype or anything. I think you'll be fine. Just show your face. Maybe try it for one stream, and if you don't feel comfortable, you never have to do it again. But in my case, I tried it for one stream because that time I was in Malaysia. I didn't have my PC desk set up. I couldn't draw on my PC. I had to use my iPad and my phone. I was forced to do it. But then I realized I racked in a lot of views after showing my face. And then I realized maybe I should just show my face from now on because people seem to prefer it. And before that, I've already shown my face on these videos, so it wasn't like a sudden thing, you know. Noi cameo. Someday we'll collab, Noi, when I go back to Malaysia. Maybe you can bring me to some museums and art stuff. Bitte was? Shit, I got Germans coming on here and correcting my German, guys. Ich bin noch in A1.2, okay? Ich spreche nicht gut Deutsch und ja. It's not that he's ugly, he's just lack presentation. I think, yeah, if he never hyped it up, if he just showed his face straight up, I think people wouldn't think he was all that bad, to be honest. I think about Dream is that he posed in a weird angle. I think his face reveal was a bit cringe too, though, right? Like he was like doing this. He was doing this, and he was like, I don't know if you guys remember that face reveal. It was so iconic to me, and I was like just thinking like, why did he smile like that? He was like, if he just started the stream just like, right, nonchalantly drawing or just nonchalantly playing Minecraft, like just like, you know, it would have been so normal. But he started that face reveal like this with his, imagine this is his mask. It's like, it's like smiling like, it's like, eh? He's like, he's giving that face like, eh? What do you think, huh? I look pretty good, right? That was the vibe it was giving, and it killed a lot of people. I think it just killed the internet in general. So yeah. Oh, that was so fun, you know. Ja, das war das falsche Paket. Rex links oben unten. Ja, ein bisschen Deutsch. Bitte, bitte ein bisschen Deutsch. He kept that Ariana Grande trying to show her good side angle for too long, so he became a meme. I think so too. Tahir flexing that German. Where are you from? I'm from Malaysia, but I'm currently in Germany. Ich komme aus Malaysia, aber zurzeit bin ich in Deutschland. Don't say good now, Tahir. No wonder Corpse Husband is not comfortable with face reveal. It's understandable. Yeah, like they fucking ruined his fucking career. Corpse Husband hasn't fucking posted ever since they were like trying to say like, oh, he's actually ugly and shit like that. Like, it just sucks, bro. The last time I took a pic of myself was like 5 years ago. Understandable, boy. Yeah. All I heard is ish A1 punk. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I should learn German. It's close to Afrikaans. True. I mean, I don't know about Afrikaans, but maybe. Scarce was the best reviews. I think people are too young to know about Scarce, Tahir. I think he's a bit too old gen for you, millennial gen for you.
Name them.
I've done a space stream before. It's out there somewhere. Damn. Okay, you should show it to us then. But it's probably an old video too, right? So it might not be accurate. But anyway, before I head off, which I'm about to, Fossil in the chat. Jesus, no. I wanted to show you guys just a nostalgia trip of my first annoying pet peeves video.
This video, I'm going to be talking about what are some of the webcomic readers' pet peeves. These are just some opinions that I found on a
My voice back then. And I was doing a speed paint of Child from Genshin Impact.
in Facebook, and these people are creators and also readers themselves. So, on Webtoon and Tapas. There was one time I literally went on Tapas homepage, and then I saw two comics that have very, very similar thumbnails, similar poses, and similar thumbnails. Was it an accident or was it on purpose? I cannot tell, but I'm sure. Well,
But yeah, this was like the level of editing I was doing.
that the characters
It was so bad.
suffering.
But yeah. That's just a little memory trip down annoying pet peeves video. And let me see the comments real quick. So 300k views for this video, and I had 1k comments. And yeah, back then everyone was just like giving me pet peeves ideas for my next videos, saying, I hate it when they make their mouth close when they're clearly the one talking, okay? And cliffhangers are a good thing as long as there's a resolution to the conflict. Biggest problem I have is the unstable, unsubtle use of abuse main characters go through as means of carrying pity, as means of currying pity in the reader. Crazy, yeah. I can probably tolerate all of this, but I hate that almost all the villains are just plain evil for the sake of being hated, making the protagonist look nice. My biggest pet peeve is when it's a love triangle, but two of the characters are on the cover, like, I wonder who's going to end up together. I think this ended up in my next video, actually. I really like this particular comment. Some people wrote me essays. I'm not gonna get into it. I have one pet peeve. I found it on several isekai princess genre. I don't know what the name is. It's just the lack of information from the MC's previous life. So someone is like annoyed that they didn't know what the MC was before they entered whatever conflict they ended in. I have someone saying, it always confuses and disappoints me in isekai settings where the past life is discarded. Apparently, this was a very big deal to everyone, okay? And then, okay, yeah, essays. Again, another one for love triangles. My personal pet peeve is love triangles, especially when it's obvious who the MC is going to end up with. It just feels like needless fluff to drag out the story. I'm tired of female protagonists stuck in the love triangle. My pet peeve is jarring background elements like the 3D ones and other things. I get distracted when the background models are clashing with the art styles. And yeah, I also included this in my next video. My biggest pet peeve is when a character has depression or trauma from their childhood to make us feel bad for them. So people really didn't like the pity route for the MC. And it's understandable. I also had that pet peeve as well. And I think I also mentioned it, right, in one of my videos. I don't remember, but yeah. But that was pretty much it. It's my pet peeves too, and isekai romance are too long for me, yeah. Eating was high making that video. But this was my kind of videos back in the days. And then I realized I got bored. And I didn't have much to talk about anymore. I started making more like why this, why that, how to start a webcomic, you stop making art for yourself, bad romance and webtoon. That was during the time after I finished my book and I was trying to look for things to talk about on YouTube, trying to keep the momentum going, but I couldn't because I was just so drained from the book and I was so burned out from social media in general. But I also got my first sponsorship like a year ago when I was still in Malaysia. That was really cool. That was probably the peak of my career. I've never gotten a sponsorship that I truly cared about, right? So getting that sponsorship was, yeah, that was really good because right now I go on my emails and all I get is AI sponsorships, right? I would get these sponsorships asking me to promote AI roleplay websites or AI chatbot websites or even AI voice overlay type shit. And yeah, I didn't want to associate with any of these. So it's hard to come by a good sponsorship that aligns with your channel, especially if you're an art channel. So yeah. Anyway, that was a trip down memory lane. The only sponsorship I got is that thing. I haven't replied to them. You can ignore them. I don't even reply to any of mine. Like, it's just AI. I just don't bother. The isekai market is so saturated that I can't tell the isekai apart anymore. I agree. I don't even read it, to be honest. But I've seen enough meme to know where it usually goes, especially from like their complaints and whatnot, right? Some isekais are good until they become a fan series. True. My pet peeve is isekai. What thing, Boya, tell me later? Oh my god. Boya, you have to tell Tal. It was so funny when she told it to us. Yeah, and Tal deserves to know. But also, okay, before I head off, one more thing. I know I keep saying I'm gonna head off. It is late. I've way 30 minutes past overtime. But I just want to say one thing. Oh my god, I have 10% left on my battery. I just want to say one thing. I'm currently watching Beastars. I'm still in the beginning, and I was really disappointed with the way they ended it the last time. But I came back. I was like, let's hope they can close this story, right? I'm sure the manga is better. Okay, no doubt. Anime used to have this problem of ruining the mangas, but right now I quite enjoy the anime. I'm really hoping it will live up to it. A bit cliche in some parts, especially with the dream sequence and whatnot. But otherwise, I'm excited for Beastars. I love Beastars, and if I have time, I would love to go read the manga. But anyway, if this is my furry arc, it starts with Zootopia and Beastars, because these are my gateway furry arcs. And oh my god, I don't know if I ever mentioned I love Louise. I think I also low-key wanted my character Lauren to be a bit like Louise, even though they're not entirely similar. But I like Louis' demeanor. I like the way he holds himself as a character and everything. And he really inspired me to make Lauren and everything. And I was just like, I'm so excited for the show. Please, no spoilers. But y'all, I'm hoping to finish it. Anyway, read the manga. It's so good. Good to know. Yeah, it's a furry show, but it's so good. It's so much more than a furry show. It's politics with animals, just like Zootopia, but even more mature. I love it. Okay, I gotta go though. Thanks again, everyone, for joining. Put Chikawa in your list and Agretsuko. If I get the time, I will. But right now, I just want to finish Beastars because it's my favorite anime after. What was like my last anime? It was like Chainsaw Man. It was like so long ago. I really like Chainsaw Man too. So excited to finish Beastars, and then I'll let you guys know. Hopefully by next week I'll be finished with it, and I will get to yap about Beastars. Hell yeah! And we didn't do much today. I just did like line art and whatnot, and yeah, that's pretty much for today. Bye bye everybody. Bye Boya. Avatar got leaked. I'm so sad for the anime. True. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week or Art Jam this Sunday. Don't forget, we have a comic relay. If you want to join Discord and do Art Jam with us every Sunday, feel free to check out the link in the description. But otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. Okay, this is not a good art to end on. Let's end on this art instead. Bye bye. See you guys next time. Bye bye.